Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Students, October 2025 and 23 variant and without calculator. So let's try to solve this paper. Question number 1. So one question here, what a diagram shows as a triangle, and this single cut means they are equal. So it means if the sides are equal, then opposite angles naturally equal. So 25 plus 25, and all of you know sum of the angles in a triangle always 180. 25 plus 25 plus x is equals to 180. 25 plus 25 give us 50, and this 50 goes on the other side, and we get 130. I hope so. The point is very, very clear. Okay, so first question is over. Let's talk about question number 2. Question number 2 is asking largest odd number, and largest odd number, that is a common factor of 90 and 120. Common factor. So we can do two ways, but I think so if I try this way is better. So 90 and 120. Both numbers are divisible on table of 2, 245 times, 260 times, again table of 3 now. 3, 1 time, 3 for 15, 15 time, and 3, 20 time. Okay. Now I think I can go for another one. So table of not 3 now, 5 table. 5 threes are, 5 fours are. I cannot go further. And he said that largest odd number. Okay, that is common factor of both numbers. So this is even number, this is odd number, this is odd number, but these are not common between both. Okay, so these three are common a bit between both. So he said largest odd number. So you know odd number 3 and odd number 5. If I multiply two odd numbers, I get a 15, which is another odd number. So he said largest odd number, that is common. You can see this 15 is common between both. So our answer is 15. I hope so clear. Next question we have, diagram shows a net for a dice. A dice has a 6 faces, 1 to 6. Sum of the each pair of the opposite face is 7. So it means opposite faces, if you add them, you must get 7. So now we have to check it how sum of the pair of the opposite side is 7. So how we can find it. So best technique is a little bit hard for the teacher to explain even. So I try to give you idea like this. Okay, and or I make a front side is this cube. Okay, and this is not easy for to display, but anyway, I'll try to do it. Okay, and okay, now I can show you cube. So this cube, when you talk about, so first of all, how to start? You know, this 5 I can deal as a base. So I'm writing here 5. Okay, I'm writing here 5. I hope so clear idea. Okay, now what to do? This is a 5, is a this face, this is called 5. Okay, and this face, if I stand this side here and cover it, so this side will be this one. Look, I make it clear to you. This is this box, I think clear. So here I'm writing 4. Here I'm writing 4. Okay, I'm writing slightly up. Okay, this face, you can see clearly this face is this one. Okay, and when I this complete 3 faces, keep it up, okay, vertically. So this will cover this side. So this face will come to cover from this side. It means this one is here. So I think this part is very clear. How I got this one clear. Now, because he said that sum of the opposite faces is 7. Common sense. Now, if we have a 5 here on the top, we must need 2. Because why we need 2 here? Because 5 plus 2 give you 7. And for your sake of understanding, this will cover from this side and this will come from the top. So this is 2 we have. You have to just imagine as well. It's not easy to do it, but anyway. Now let's talk about this face will cover from here, and it means this face is here. Okay, so this face here, and naturally one is available. What is here to make it 7? Common sense, this number is 6, because 6 plus 1 give you 7. So 5 and 2, if I add them 7, 6 plus 1 give you 7. Now one left only. So this is 6. Only one left. Okay, that is a this face. That is a this face. This face. Front face. This front face is basically here. And that is common sense. We can write 3 here. So this is 3. So, and this back wall, look, I show you in blue color. This is a back wall, and back wall is 4. And this is a front wall, and front wall is 3. And if you add them, 4 plus 3 give you again 7. So I hope so this concept is clear to you. And let's go for next page. Next page, we have a rectangle measurement 5 and 19. You can see length is 19 and width is 5. He said two of these rectangles are joined to make a shape. You can see clearly. So this is obviously this length and this length same. So I can write 19 here and 19 here. Find the work out the perimeter of the perimeter means outer boundary, all I have to add. But make sure this is not addition. So this smaller width is equal to 5, even here 5, even here 5. And this is a 19 for sure, full length. Trouble is only left behind. What is this length and what is this length? So naturally full 19, and from 19, if I drag further, this is a 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. And from 19, if I subtract 5, I get what? I'm getting here 14. And if I talk about 14 divided by 2, so it means 7 up and 7 down. I can show you 7 plus 7, 12, 14, 14 plus 1, 19, because this is a 5. So if I check it, them all, it give you 19. So I hope so. The concept is very clear. Okay, so this 7 is this 7. And what is the perimeter, students? I can find it. Perimeter is so simple to get it. So how many 19s? This 19, this 19, and this 19. So I'm writing 19 times to 3. Okay, and then how many fives? One 5, second 5, and third 5. So 5 times to 2. And how many sevens? So 2, so 7 times to 2. I hope so. The concept is clear. 3 nines are 27, 2 carry, and 57. 5 twos are 10, and 7 twos are 14. So these two addition, you got a 67 and plus 14. And 7 plus 4, 11, and 6, 81. So we got, wait a minute. So this is, let me check again. 3, 7, nines are 27. Okay, and 3. So this 57 correct, 5 twos are 10 correct, 7 twos are 14 correct. So 57 plus 10, 67, and plus 14 is 81. So we got our answer 81. Once again, review. I think 1, 2, 3, and maybe I think what mistake here. Well, hold on. Out of 19, 5 gone, 14 divided by 2, 7. 7, 7, 7. Okay. And I think 19 are 3 and 5s are 3, not 2. 5s are 3. So this is a mistake. 9, 3, this 3. So then this is a correction. So 3 5s are 15. Okay. And I can add 57 as it is. And here I got 29. And 9 plus 6, 16, 1 carry, and 86. I hope so. The point is very clear. So there were 3 5s. Basically, I took by mistake 2. I think idea is very clear. Let's talk about question number 5. A rectangle is very clear. An equilateral triangle you can see in the middle. and touches F and G, correct, okay, and find X and Y. So let's try. So job number one, it is a very clear, this is 60 degree, it is a very clear, this 60 degree, and this is also 60. So job number one, I will start like this. Second concept you can see is a straight line. A straight line, you always have a 180 degree. So I can say x plus 60 plus 12. I can say here, I'm writing x plus 12 plus 60 degree is equal to 180. This is 72, and 72 will go on the other side. And 180 minus 72 out of 10, 2 gone 8. So this is a 7, so 108. I got the answer of X. So first part is done. Now looking for the Y. Okay, interesting part, because we need to find this angle we don't have it, but we can see if two lines are parallel, students, okay, because rectangle, this line and this line they are parallel. Okay, and if line cut like this, if this is X, so what about this also X? So if this is X, what is from here to here is X. So I can tell you easily this is X. If I don't care about 60, so what about these two values? Sum of these two is 180. How come this is a Y and this is X? So I can tell easily, okay, so this 60 is not, leave it. Okay, I can say here X plus Y is equals to 180. And X value will come here, 108 plus Y is equals to 180. And if I subtract 180, 108, sorry, and I get what answer? 72. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. I hope so. The point is very clear. And we have done it. Let's talk about next question. Question number six, we have if you look at carefully, students, question number six is a scatter diagram. Scatter diagram shows a value 1,000 in dollars. Okay, so it means this is a 120. I mean, three more zeros, 1,000. So like this, he's mean to say. So $120,000. Okay, in 2005, 10 paintings in 2005, and 2005 is here value in 2005, and the value of the same painting in 2025. It means one painting, its worth is, let's say, 50,000, and that will go in, for example, here 120,000. So it means the worth of the paintings, 10 paintings in 2005 and 2025, they are correlate here. Let's see how we can do it. What a question he's asking for. The value of the one painting in 2025 is less than expected. Expected is called average. Average is where? Average is a middle line somewhere here. You know, these all lines are just close enough with the line, but there's only one value which is a big difference from the line, okay? And this call is called abnormal value. And he said that draw a circle around the point, that painting. So I will just circle it, that's it. And because one mark to circle only, which is less than expected. It could be slightly up here or here or here, but anyway, it is below. Another painting had a worth 75,000 in 2005. In 2005, 70,000, 75,000 in the middle here. So this number in the middle of 70, 80 is a 75,000, and 140,000 in 2025. And on scatter diagram plotted. So it means this number will go from here. Look, I show you with the scale. Hmm. So you can see here, students, so this is a number. I'm going to make a line here, this line. And at the same time, he's saying 140. 140 is where here. So I will make a line and join somewhere here. So let's try to do that, okay? Okay, so you can see this one, the point, they meet at this point. You can see this point, eye level. And the lines I'm going to erase. So I hope so you understood very well how I got the point. This point is very clear. And he said that, or said that plot it. So I have done it. Now next part, write down the number of paintings. Number of paintings. which with a value less than 53,000 in 2005. 2005, 53,000. Where is the 53,000? We have a scale. What is scale technique to write it? Value divided by number of boxes. Value divided by number of boxes. And let's say value is 10 and number of boxes are 5. So 10 by 5 is equal to 2. It means along x-axis, one box representing 2. So I'm looking what number here, students? 53,000. 53 is where? Because one box is 2. So this is 52, 54. 53 is here. Okay, now he's saying what story here? Write down the number of paintings which is a less than 53,000. Okay, it means I will make a line. No need line, just a sample idea. So this is a line. Sorry, this is line slightly. Okay, so this line you can see how many values less than that, less than 53,000. You count those one, two, three, four, and 5 paintings. So 5 paintings are less than this number. I hope so. The concept is very clear. So I'm writing here 5 paintings. Last part, what kind type of correlation we have? Students, if we have done in topic of this speed time graph, the line this way we get it. Whenever we get it is called a positive gradient. So positive gradient. And when lines becomes this format is called a negative gradient. Same way that whenever you draw a line, okay, you look at here. If I try to draw a best fit line will come this way. So it's because if line comes this way, it's called negative. So now I'm going to make a line. There's no he did not mention to make a line. Okay, but if I make it, what is the criteria of making? How many line number of points above almost same points must be below? I think this is not so best, okay, because majority points are on the above. Even I think so, this point or if I take this points, let me check. Though it's not asking to make it. Look at students, if I take these 3 points, I think this is somehow okay, somehow okay. If I remove it, check it. How many points above the line? 3. How many points below the line? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not counting this one normal value. So it means 3 points above and 4 down, almost equal numbers. So this is called positive correlation. Okay, Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. I think the point is very clear. Okay, so let's talk about next question. Next question we have here. The sum of the all prime numbers less than 10. Okay, prime numbers less than 10 equal to 17. Sum of the all prime. So I have to write prime numbers. So first, what is the definition of prime numbers? Like starting from 2, those numbers have a 2 factors only. 2 ones are 2 and 1 twos are 2. You cannot get any other way. So 2 is prime number. 3 ones are 3 and 1 threes are 3, and we cannot get any other way to get 3. So 3 is prime number. 4 ones are 4, 1 fours are 4, but we have another one. What is that? 2 2 twos are 4. So this is called not prime 4, it's called a composite number. So what is a 5? 5 ones are 5, 1 fives are 5. So again, we have a 2 ways only. So this means 5 is also a prime number. So I think definition of prime number is very clear. So I'm writing. So 2 prime number, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13. Then we have a 17, then we have a 19. Okay, so on and so forth. I can write just as an example to understand. But he says sum of the all prime numbers which is less than 10 is equal to 17. Less than 10. Sum of the all prime numbers less than 10. Okay, so it means and less than and equals to 17. For example, if I add these two numbers, I get a 5, but equals not 17. If I add these two numbers, 3 and 5, okay, so I get 8, but it is less than 10, but not equal to 17. So if 7 plus 5, 12, 12 is less than 10, but it is not that one. So Basically, he's saying here we have to find which number. For example, 11 plus 13. 11 plus, okay, we have another thing here. Sum of the all prime number less than 16. So it means we have to, the first condition said that sum of the all prime numbers less than 10 is equal to 17. Okay, so point is very, very clear. And now he's asking that so find the sum of the all prime numbers less than 16, less than 16. So less than 16 is naturally, if you look at carefully, all these numbers, okay? And so if we look at carefully, if we, because he said that number less than So students, if you look at carefully, once again, so look at here, the sum of the all prime numbers less than 10 is 17. So it equals to 17. So if you look at, if you add these four answers, what answer comes? So 3 plus 2, 5, 5 plus 5, 10, 17. So basically he talk about these numbers. So sum of the all prime numbers less than 10 and the all four numbers are less than 10 and equals to 17. So if you add them, you get 17. Now he's saying this find the sum of the all prime numbers less than 16. So less than 16 is this number is less. So all these numbers are less than 16. So let's try to add them. 2 plus 3, 5, 5 plus 5, 10, 10 plus 7, 17, and 17 from here comes. And this is 17, 17 come from here, and 13, get to 30, and 30 plus 11, 41. So basically, he is adding here, 41 is our answer. Let's talk about next part. X is integer. Integer means the whole number. For example, 3, 4, 5, not 5.5, not 6.6. No, no, this is called not integers. Integers means without decimal. So integers mean without decimal, without decimal, without decimal. Okay, so the sum of the prime numbers greater than 6, sum of the prime numbers greater than 6, and less than x is any number could be from here, and equal to 18. Some of the prime numbers greater than 6 was 6 is a, so this 3 cannot be possible. Why? Because greater than 6 means 7, 11 onwards. So I can start from 7. So 7 and what other number are naturally 11? If I add them, it gives us what? 18. So he said sum of the prime numbers greater than 6 and less than x is equals to, so this x could be 13. How come? Check it, please. X could be 13 because if these two numbers, if I add, I must get 18. And look at here, both numbers, these numbers are bigger than 6 because more than 6 these numbers, but less than and the sum is 18. And what number we're looking for? We can write 13, and in the middle we have any number, could be 12 even. But because we are considering prime numbers here, so better to write 13 only. So I hope so the point is very clear. Next question, number 8. DE. So five times to DE. So 5 times to DE means 5 times to this column vector. So 5 threes are 15, 5 fours are 20. This is our final answer. What is this two line across called? Modulus. So three names for it. Modulus is we called magnitude, magnitude, or also called length. How to find? Like a Pythagoras theorem. So D is this one. So I'm finding, so 3 square plus negative 4 whole square. And if I check it, 3 square 9, this becomes 16, and I get a 25. 25 root is 5 units. I hope so. The concept is clear. And let's talk about the next part. Next part is D is a point is given. You know, students, if we have any letter, for example, A15. And if one, this is called coordinate system. If we want to convert into vector system, what to do, students? Introduce O before A. And 1 up, 5 down. This is called coordinate system converted to vector system. Same if I want to go back, so remove the O and 1, 5 convert in this form. So this is a very important story here. So this is given by him is coordinate system. How to convert into vector system? Produce O before D. So I'm writing O D vector. -2 up, -3 down. This is a column vector of D. And he asking coordinates of E. But first of all, we can see this DE given by him. How we can expand it? We have two ways to expand. We always write OE minus OD. So example, I want to give you, for example, I have a LM vector. How to find it? Open it. OM minus OL. There's always minus in the middle. Okay. Though we have another way also, and but right now I'm writing this way. DE column vector will come from top. I'm writing here 3, -4. And OE is my job to find. I'm leaving it as it is. OD comes from here. I'm writing -2, -3. When this column vector will go here, the sign outside will change. So this minus will become positive. No effect will come inside. So I'm finding OE column vector. So 3, -2 will give us 1. And -4 plus into minus, I get -7. So this is a column vector, but he said convert into coordinate system. Remove the O from here, and we can write it 1, -7. But interesting part, if you're not happy with this way, we have another way. What is that? D to E. Starting from D, ending at E. In the middle, let's say D is here, E is here. In the middle, I have O letter. So D to O and O to E. This is called, so I can write D to O plus O to E. There's another way, but problem O to E, I have to find it, leave it. But what is DO? Do we have a DO? No, we have OD. So when I will change the positions, what will happen, students? When I change the positions, like O first, D later, automatically minus will come outside. You see? So this means this and this same writing style. So OD negative, OD negative, OE positive, OE positive. So both are okay. And this is our final answer. Question number 9, we have indices topic. And you know very well when two values divide, I can write, because division sign is there, I can write n to power 15 over n to power x is equal to n to power 5. And what is criteria if 2 to power 3 over 2 to power 1, same basis, upper power minus lower power, 3 minus 1. Same story here, I'm writing 15 minus x upper power minus lower power is equals to this, because and match, I'm writing here same basis. So when I write same basis, I can say 15, n and gone. I can say 15 minus x equal to 5. X will go this way, 5 comes this way. So I can write it now 15 minus 5 equal to x. So 10 is equal to x, or x is equal to 10. This is called switching. When you switch, left become right, right become left, no sign will change. Question number 10 we have. Question number 10. We have a right angle triangle seen a box representing 90 degree. And it means when we have a 90-degree comes, we can do two kinds of jobs, SOHCAHTOA and Pythagoras theorem. Okay, what is saying exact length of AC, and this is by Pythagoras theorem. I need to find this. And in front of 90 degrees called hypotenuse. In front of angle, this is called opposite, and this has become adjacent. And what is the formula? Pythagoras theorem, hypotenuse square equal to opposite square plus adjacent square. In front of 90, 11 is called hypotenuse square. And opposite, I'm calling AC. So AC square. Adjacent value is 8. This is 121, 8 is 64, goes on other side. So switch AC become left and 121 minus 64. If I subtract out of 11, we got a 7, and out of 11, we got a 57. So 57, and take a root of the both side. So here I get 57. Basically, we write plus and minus, but length is never negative, so we just write positive only. And this is our, because he asking exact, so we have to stop it. And this is our exact answer. Now, cos. What is the basic formula of cos? I'm writing here on top, SOHCA, S-O-H-C, SOHCA and TOA. So what SO stand for? Sine is equal to opposite by hypotenuse. But here I'm looking for adjacent by hypotenuse, reason cos. So cos is adjacent by hypotenuse. I'm writing here. So cos theta is basically equal to 8 over 11. So if I check it, compare, so K value will become automatically 8 over 11. So I hope so. The concept is clear. And question number 11 on the next page. Question number 11, what we have, Sarah rolls a fair six-sided dice twice. Okay. So what's fair 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6? It's called fair dice. Okay. And find the probability that she rolls a number greater than 4 both time. What is greater than 4? So these two numbers are greater than 4. So first time it come time now this roll number 1, and roll number 2. In roll number 1, what is chances of more than 4 is 2 out of 6. And again 2 out of, because dice question and coin question, probability and spinner, probability never changes. So we can say here this is coming with us 1 over 3 into 1 over 3 simplest form, 1 over 9. And this is my final answer. Write down the exact value of the value of 73 to power 0 is indices. For example, x to power 0 is 1, 2 to power 0 is 1, 5 to power 0 is 1. So 73 to power 0 is 1. I hope so the concept is very clear. How we can do this one? 7 over 3 to power. If I bring it up, what happens, students? The power sign changes. For example, if x to power -2, if I bring in denominator, so power sign will change, become positive. Not it whenever it changes places. So if I bring it up, 3 to power +2, it will go up. So 7 times 3 to power 2 means 3 threes are 9, and 7 nines are 63, and this is my final answer. C part of indices question, he's asking write the whole thing in the terms in the form of 3. Can you see the base is 3? So we have to convert both bases. 27. How to convert 27? 3 9 times, 3 3 times. So how many 3? 3 to power 3 is 27. What about 81? 327 times, 3 9 times, 3 3 times. So 3 to the power 4 is equal to 81. So this I'm replacing in the place of 27. And 81 replaced by 3 to the power 4. But outside we have a 2. You know, indices 1 power inside, 1 power outside, they multiply. So 4 2s are 8. And same basis when they multiply, power add. So 3 plus 8. And we're getting here 3 to power 11. And this is the n value. If he asks you if, but not asking here. I hope so. The concept of the question is very clear. Let's talk about question number 13. Question number 13, A, B, C, D points are circumference are given. Okay, it means A point, B point, C, and D all lie on circle. Mostly this kind of question we use cyclic quadrilateral, but these all 4 points are not meeting together with each other. Okay, then E is tangent to tangent, and we have a tangent and tangent. If you remember, we have a one property with the two tangents, okay, and property is what we have. So this is A and this point is B and this is a T. So for sake of your understanding, this gap, and this gap equals to each other. Double cut and double cut. Another point is if a center of circle and if a join, this is called radius, and this is also radius. And this angle, they are supplementary. It means the sum of these two angles is equal to 180. Logic, this is 90 and this is 90. So in this sense, I can tell you easily, if this angle is x, and one more thing, even if you try to make a division like this, so this angle and this angle equal. If this is x, this also x. So in this sense, I can work easily. I can focus that if this is x, then what is this also x? And this is, you can say that this is a tangent, the radius is second radius. So sum of these angles is basically in this angles equals to 180. So, but um, thing is one important part here left behind. So this angle, you can see here, this angle is important. So I can say here 2x and 2x from here. And because these, okay, interesting, this arrow, I did not utilize this now. So when two arrows are there, line cut. So it luckily this is a, this is a 90 degree and this is also 90 degree. If this is 90 degrees, this is also 90. So in 90, in this sense, I can say this is 90 degree because 90 degree and 90 degree. Clear? Because these two sides are parallel and parallel 90 degrees. So I can say that 90 plus 44 and this, so these two sums angles give you 180. So I can finish my question. X plus 90 plus 44 is equals to 180. X plus x 2x, and this I gave us 134, 180, and 2x equal to 180 minus 134. So 180, 134 gone. I got a 6. And from 7, I got a 46. So 46, I got it. And 2 divides. When 2 divides, so 2 twos are and 2 threes are. So this is my final answer. So I hope so. The concept of this is very clear. So basically, three properties are applicable here. And whenever we have a tangent and radius and this angle always 90 degree. That is why I wrote 90 here and 90 here, not 190, 290s are there. So this part is clear. Minimum point of the quadratic curve. Quadratic curve. What does a quadratic curve mean, students? Quadratic curve means x square. So whenever we have x square, look at here, this is power 2. This is a quadratic equation basically. So equation of the line of symmetry. So basically quadratic curve, whenever we have a two formats and he given us minimum point. So minimum point means we have a this kind of quadratic curve. Is also called parabolic curve. And this is a point we have given by him -3 and -5. Read it. The minimum point of quadratic curve is this. So this is a minimum point. Now he's asking line of symmetry of the curve. Common sense, this is line of symmetry, no way. This smaller gap, this bigger gap. So is this line of symmetry? No way. What about this? No way. What about this? No way. What about this? No way. But what about this? Naturally, how much gap here? Same gap here. What is gap here? Same gap here. So it means that right side diagram and left side diagram, they are exactly same. So this line deal as a line of symmetry. But before I go for it, I just want to tell a very important concept. For example, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3. A line, what is equation of the x-axis? Y is equal to 0. Y is equal to 0. And what is equation of the x-axis? Y-axis, x is equal to 0. And if line goes through the 1, it's called x is equal to 1. If line goes through 2, this 2 number, so this is called x is equal to 2. And what about this? X is equal to 3. So what if this number is -3? So can I say x is equal to -3? Why not? Basically, I just show you what I'm saying. -1 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this point is -3 and -5. When a line goes from here like this, so this point is also -3. And this equation is called x is equals to -3. So I hope so you got it very well how I got equation of line of symmetry. So this is just for your notes. Okay. He's asking write down the equation of curve in this format. So this equation and very interesting part, I just tell you, whenever this condition comes, so under power 2, whatever put equals to this number. Okay, and basically I can tell you one thing. Whenever we have this situation comes, mm, we take here is equals to 0 basically, and this goes this side. When it goes this side, we get this now, and this number always put them equals to each other. So this x value and this value match, so I'm putting them equals to each other, negative negative cancel, and I got this point. So I hope so the point is very clear how I got the A coordinate, A value. So A value is coming with me 3. So when I plug in 3 back in equation, because I need that form, so I'm writing here x plus 3 whole square, y is equals to, and the number outside is equal to B. Repeat my words, the number outside, B is equals to -5. So that is why this number will go directly outside, and this is my final answer. So this is not hard at all, but this part is a little difficult, but always whenever we have given, for example, this is given, let's say, how to get turning this point of minima, this value plug in equals to 0. 3 goes this side, I got 3. So that is why I got 3. I hope so the point is clear. And now let's talk about, this part is over. Let's talk about next question. Question 15, we have, students, factorization. And what is the way to do it? Multiply first value with the last value, including signs. I got this. How many ways to get 12? So 12 ones are 12, 6 twos are 12, and 4 threes are 12. Which pair adding, subtracting give you 7? So this is not possible. This is a possible. How to get for this? Two ways are there. Either both are positive or both are negative. Negative give you negative sign and positive give you positive sign. This is not required, this required. So I just add x sign beside of x variable. So this I can break it, this term copy without any change. And -4x and -3x I replace in the place of -7x. What is common from here? X match, x goes outside. What is here match? 3. 3 gone out. But important part, is this sign same? If these signs are same, make sure outside plus. But if these signs are different from each other, outside minus. Why minus? If I take minus sign, so outside common. So minus become plus and plus becomes minus. 3 -4. And check it, now it matches. So they match. So I think clear. X -4, I have taken outside. What left behind? X -3. And this is my final answer. So students, what is our next question we have? What is a comment from here? If you don't know, do best way is this one. Make it easy. So 5 common, 5 ones are 5, 5 twos are 10. So 5 common, what left with a plus sign? X and 2y. Now, same thing I'm going to do here, 6ny, comma, 3nx. So first of all, table of 3 and 3, 3 twos are, and 3 ones are. Again, what is common? N common. So 2y left, and here x left. Now, problem only one, we have these are, okay, that is not a matter. So 3 and common. And are they signs same? Like same approach here. Same, so outside plus. And what is common from these two? 3 and common. What left inside? 2y plus x left inside. So check it, please, student. 3 plus 2 is 5 and 2 plus 3, 5. So in addition and multiplication, if order change, no matter. So means x plus 2y and 2y plus x. They are same basically. Okay, one step I'm spending on writing the order in a right form, x plus 2y. Check it, they are fully matched. It means we are doing correct. Take it out. This gone, this and this left behind. So I get a 5 plus 3n. And this is my final answer. So I hope so clear. Question number 16. Question 16, we have students, what a question here, we have sequence A, we have to find nth term of each sequence. So we have to fill these three boxes. So if we check it, 8 plus the 5, I get 13. Plus 5, I get 18. Plus 5, I get 23. Plus 5, I got 28. So it means 8, comma 13, comma 18, comma 23, so on. What is the first term, students? 8. How to find common difference? 13 minus 8 or 18 minus 13 or this. So higher value minus smaller values. I mean second term minus first term. So I get what difference is coming with me? 5. And I'm looking for nth term. Formula is very clear. Tn is equals to a plus n minus 1 into d. I'm replacing a by 8, n as a n, and d is 5. Multiply 5 inside, 5 times to n, 5 and minus 5. And if it's further, 8 minus 5, we got a 3. So 3 plus 5, and this is my answer of the nth term. So I'm writing here 3 plus 5n. I hope so. Clear idea? Sequence B. Sequence B is, look at here. Students, we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So best way, I'm writing numerators separate. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And what about denominator? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I'm writing these numbers separate. So these numbers separate. I'm writing here 2, 3, 4 like this. Basically, I have two sequences. I'm writing here Tn is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. Tn is equals to a plus n minus 1 into d. What is a called first term? I'm writing here Tn is equal to 3. N as n. What is a common difference? 5 minus 3, 1. 5 minus 4, 1. 6 minus 5, 1. So I'm writing 1. 3 plus n minus 1, and I got a finally 3 minus 1 become 2, and I got 2 plus n. This is my nth term for it. And what about the other ones? Almost same story. First term, this time we have a 2. Okay, and common difference again 1. 3 minus 2 or 4 minus 3 is 1. So I'm completing, and I got a 1 plus n. So this I got from the numerators, and this I got from the denominators. I combine them, this up and this down, and I'm getting 2 plus n over 1 plus n. So I hope so concept is clear. Let's talk about last sequence. If you look at carefully, multiply into 2, I get this. Multiply into 2, I get this. Multiply into 2, I get. So multiply. This is when I add, subtract is called APGP, AP. Adding or by subtracting is called AP. By multiplying or division is called GP. Now I talk about this is multiply, multiply, multiply. So I'm writing GP. Formula GP is what? Tn is equals to a r2 power n minus 1. What is a first term? 1 by 4. Okay, maybe this will take some space, but anyway, no problem at all. Okay, I'm trying. 1 over 4, our common ratio is how to get common ratio. This keep it up, this down, or this keep it up, this down, or this keep it up, this down. So it means if 2 up and 1 down, so I got 2. Not even from here, even 4 up, 2 down, I got a common ratio 2. Now, students, I have to simplify how to get it. Yes. So, students, this I can split now. How? 1 over 4, and this I can write it 2 to power n divided by 2 to power 1. How come how it came? I just tell you the logic, or I can tell you, because this is also a not wrong choice, but I can do another way, because two bases, I'll try to for two base also, 2 to power 2. And upper power minus lower power. I can write it now here, Tn. So Tn is equals to 2 to power upper power n minus 1 and lower power is 2. So look, I'm writing this. So I think this is a better approach, and 2 to power n minus 3. I hope so. The point is very clear and the question is completely over. Question number 17. And basically, when you have this kind of question, because calculator not allowed, so you have to memorize some curves. Sine curve and cos curve, I give you all ideas. Hold on, here I give you 4 ideas, so you people must understand. So this kind of diagram, I'm going to make a copy, paste, paste here, and one more. Paste here. So when you talk about positive sign, we have a 4 division, 1, 2, 3, 4. So graph starts from here, goes up, comes down. This is a positive sign. But when you have a negative sign, students, it will flip, start from the bottom, goes down, sorry to say, 1 part, 2 part, 3 and 4. Every time 4 parts. 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is negative. Whenever you have positive cos, it start again 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, but it start from top. 1, second, third, and fourth. But if you have a negative cos comes, it not start from top, it start from down. So first quadrant, second, third, and fourth. So you can see now it is a positive, so we have this curve. And I'm going to finish. I make it a partition here. You can see 4 partition always along x-axis. So this. I label here this, this. In front of this one, this. So I hope so point is very clear and we have done it. So let's talk about reflex. What is reflex angle? I just tell you, if theta is equal to 90 is called right angle. If theta is less than 90 is called acute angle. If theta is more than 90 is called obtuse angle. If theta is more than 180 is called reflex angle. So it means how to get it. So first cos will go on the other side. So x is equal to cos inverse 1 over root 2. Now problem is that you must know 1 over root 2 if you rationalize 1 over root 2. 1 over root rationalize. So root, because root never need down, that is why. So root 2 give us 2. So basically this number we're looking for. So this, you write this one or you write this one. Both are same. And I'm writing here root 2 by 2. And you know it very well, cos 45 and sine 45 same. So I got a 45 degree. But you know cos property, CAST cos. Cos is positive in first and fourth quadrant. And this 45, I'm writing it here, I'm writing it here. And what is the rule of measurement? Start from positive x-axis, move anti-clockwise. This is the first answer. And this is second answer. How to answer right first answer? First answer is a 45. Second 360 degree. But this 45 I don't want because this arrow stops here. So 360 degree minus 45. And this is my acute angle. And this 315 is reflex angle. So my answer is finally 315. If he asks acute angle, acute, then I must write 45. The reflex angle, this is a more than 180. I hope so. The concept is very clear. And let's talk about next question. Question number 18, students, we have how to do shading portion. So we have to shade this one. If you are not finding easy, so do one thing. So first of all, I can make extra diagrams, A intersection B. What is A intersection B, student? This portion is called common between AB. And if I say that, uh, except this, what does a complement means? I'm writing now here, A intersection B whole complement. Except this shading, don't take it, take rest everything. So don't take the middle part, take completely. So this is my answer. So don't take this boundary inside, stay outside. So let's talk about the next part. This again, difficult part. So what is the way to do it? Whenever you find difficulties, you have to make this diagram 2 times. Best idea. Like for example, this C, this is D, this is E. C, D, E. So in exam paper, you can make it this kind of diagram to make the question easy, especially the sets concept. C union D, I'm writing here. E complement, I'm writing here. And this middle sign, I'm writing here. I think clear idea. What is E complement means? E complement mean except the circle of E, except the circle like inside, this is called E. But he said, no, don't come inside, stay outside. So this is called E complement. What is C union D? Basically, C, if I talk about C intersection D means this portion, common part. But if you say no, C union D, it means common portion and uncommon portion from both sides. Short story, both circles. So I'm going to shade both circles. So look at here. I don't care about E. Some student thinks you are shading E. Look, if I drag out, you can see this is a completely that part I have shaded. So I think point is very clear. So now what is a common shading between them? Because it's called common shading. So this is a common shading, this is common shading. So I'm taking this is a common shading and this is a common shading. I'll take both. And that's it. Nothing common because this is white, this shaded, white is shaded. So we should not take it. And this is our final answer. Question number next 19 number. He's saying that circle of radius 12, it means radius is 12 given and 12 radius. And the area of the minor sector AOP. Basically, this is called minor and this is called major. So he asking the minor in terms of the multiple of the pi. So formula of the area is very simple, theta by 360 degree into pi r square. How to do it, students? Theta is what? 60 over 360 into radius is 12. This 0, 0 cancel and table 161s are 6 and how to do complete? I got a 1 over 6 here and to pi and here 144. So table of 6 again, 6 ones are 6, 6 ones are 6 to the 12, sorry, and 2 carry 6 fours are. And we got area is equals to 24 pi centimeter square. I hope so. The point is very clear. Next part is asking calculate length of the major arc. Do you know again this is smaller part is called minor arc. The other one is called major arc. So what is the technique? We can do 2 ways. Circumference of circle, full circle, subtract this part. Whereas I think we can do another way also. What the other way? Other way is, can you find this angle? Yes, we can find this angle. What is this angle? 360 minus 60, we got a 300. Now we can, if I use 300, I will get a major arc. If I use 60, I will get the minor arc. It depends upon the planning. And length of the major is asking. An arc length formula is theta by 360 into 2 pi r. So I'm using 300 and radius is 12. Now 0, 0 cancel out. Table of 6. 6 6 are 6 5s are. 6 1s are 6 2s are. So if you check it carefully, 2 2s are 4 and 4 5s are 20 and pi as it is centimeters. So this is my answer. So I hope so the concept is clear. Let's go for next question. This question, how we can do this one? We can do this question two ways. We start first adding them. Basically 0.1 because dot is not on 1. So we can, and dots are 1, 1. So we can say 1 comes from here. Then 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 4. Repeating due to dots and plus 0.2. If I add this 2, will add in this. Look at, I'm showing the other way. 0.2 add. If I add, so this will add only, so it turns to be what format? 0.3141414 and 14. I label this as an X. So multiply because basically I need this group remains same. You should not split it. So one decimal jump means, one jump multiply by 10, two jumps multiply by 100, three jumps multiply by 1,000. So one jump means decimal will come on the other point. So 10x. So decimal will come here. So I get a 3.141414 and 14. You see, groups are not broken, they remain same. Now I need decimal jump, not here, three jumps. So in 2000. So in 2000, so 1, 2, 3. So this 314 will come before decimal. So I'm writing here 314.141414 and 14. And when I subtract all these values match, they will cancel out. And they will cancel, and out of 314 subtract 3. And out this I get what? 311. And out of 1010 gone, so trip 990x. So x is equals to 311 over 990. So we got it. So it means 0.114 dot dot plus 0.2, basically 311 over 990. Question number 21. Question number 21, if you look at cyclic quadrilateral dimension, is a rule of the topic whenever cyclic all 4 points lie on a circle, then opposite angle, if you add them, give you 180. So y plus this, I'm writing here, y plus m plus 10 equal to 180. Okay, and same approach, I have the other ones, m plus p equal to 180. Okay, students, now this ratio I did not utilize up till now. What is the way of writing? Check it. P ratio m equal to 2 ratio 3. Or I can say p over m equal to 2 over 3. Cross multiply like this. So 3p equal to 2m. Students, I think so. I can get a benefit from here. You make M subject replace here, P subject replace here, but better is what? If you look at carefully, I have a 2M. So why not I need 2M here? So the lower equation, I bring it here. This equation, I bring it here and multiply with a 2. Multiply 2, I got a 2m plus 2p, I got 360. What is the benefit of it? 2m, 2m match? Yes. So 3p can be replaced. So I got a 3p. I remove 2m match and replace 3p here. So 2p equal to 360. I got a 5p is equals to 360. So 5 sevens are 35 and 2 times. So I think point is very clear, and we got a p-value 72 in a quick time. And if this value I plug in it here, I can get the m value easily. But he was asking why. So it means it depends upon the m. So this value, I'm going to plug in it here. So I'm writing here 3 times 272 equal to 2m. This 2 will divide. If 2 will divide 72 by 2 equal to m. So 2 36 times, and 3 6 are 18, 1 carry, and 9 108. I got a m value 108, and this value I'm going to plug in it here. So when I add here 180, so I got a 118. It goes there, 180 minus 118. So answers turn to be 62. I hope so. The concept is very clear. This question. Question number 22, we have students. The line is given by him is this. Okay, find equation of line perpendicular to line L and passes through this one. So student, what is this gradient? You know, y is equals to mx plus c. So c value is 7 and m value is negative half. So I can tell easily the m value is negative half. So if student, if this is a negative half, look, I'll show here now. If the gradient is negative half, if I do negative reciprocal, 2 will go up, 1 will go down, and this negative sign becomes positive sign. So gradient of the second line will be positive 2, and 1 you write or you don't write. So it means this is a negative half gradient and this positive 2. And perpendicular is a condition of perpendicular. Now I can continue. I must use this point and this gradient. Okay, and I can show in diagrammatic explanation 90 degree. If this gradient is negative half, this must be positive 2. So y is equals to mx plus c. X value is 3, y value is 5, and m value is 2. So 5 equal to 6, 6 goes there, and I get a minus 1. Final answer, y is equals to mx plus c. And that is turned to be 2x minus 1. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, clear. Area of triangle, and we have a 2 4 diagrams. If we have a 90 degree given, 90 degree. So this is called base, this is called height. So area is a half into base into height. Even we have given this condition diagram, this is called height and full is called base. So same formula. But when we don't have a 90 degree like this diagram, that area the triangle formula is half into A into B into sine theta. But in this particular question, what I will do it, check it in front of C, this is called C. In front of A, this is called small a, and this is capital B. The formula will become half into A into C into sine capital B, and angle always use in the middle. So small a is 10, small c is 6. And sine 30, we have memorized the value half. So this 2 5s and 2 3s. And we got a 15 area. So finally we got 15 centimeters square. I hope so the concept is very clear. And let's go for next question. Number 27. Here, what we can have this kind of question we should try like this. So table of 5 twos and 5 fives, 5 fives. So it means 5 to power 3, 5 to power 3 is 125. So I'm replacing it here. But thing is important, when pair is coming, so I can write it like this. You can understand 5 square into 5. This pair will cancel, power 2 cancel with the root, I get 5 root 5. What about this 20? So I can say easily 4 5s are 20, and root 4 is we have a 2. So I can write like this, even, or you can do like this also, 2 10 times, 2 5 times over 2. So I can write 2 square into 5. This is another way. And root 2 cancel out and I get a 2 outside, root 5 inside. If I ask you what is a 5x and minus 2x, you must say because x same, so 5 minus 2 give you 3x. So same story, root 5 same, out of 5, 2 gone, so 3 root 5. So I hope so, students, the point is very clear, B part. Area of the rectangle. And what is area of rectangle? We need to find K. Rectangle area formula is length times 2 width. Area replaced by K. I'm replacing left side K. Length is 3 root 8 and width is 2 root 8. Sorry, 2 root 2. So number outside will multiply 3 2s are 6 and root inside value 8 and 2 multiply because they have a same root. And indices property, we have a power into b to power a. If power same, you can bring in a same and the product and division. Plus we can't do it. So I got a 16 inside 16. Root is a 4. You know it very well. And 4 6 24. And I hope so the K value is very clear. Rationalization, the denominator, what is the rule? We have to do it, this kind of question. We have to keep the same values up and down, same values. Just sign reverse. So sign is negative, I'll make it positive, sorry, positive, I'll make it negative. And this value multiply with 1, I can write root 7 minus 2. But down part, student, when a plus b multiply with a minus b, if first term same, second term same, sign opposite, I can say square of a minus square of b. Same rule I apply here, first term same, second term same, sign opposite. I can say square of first term minus square of second term. Root 7 and 2. Square root cancel out, I get 7 only. And 2 square 4, root 7, root 7 minus 2 over 3. And this is our final answer. Or, yeah, this is exact. Okay. Or you can split even, though it's not a compulsory, which I'm writing. 3 can divide both numbers. Both are okay, right? But this is most favorite. And this is okay. Question number, next page is 25 number. Question 25 number, M picks one number random from the number 5, 10, 15. So 5, 10, 15. And he picks one number random from 4, 5, 6. So 4, 5, 6. And he add. So it means you can see a sign addition. Example 4 and 5, 15, 19, 5, 15, 20. So he's saying fill the values. So 4 and 5, if I add them, I got a 9. 5 plus 5, I get a 10. 6 plus 5, I'm getting 11. And further, he's saying what? Complete a sample space diagram. And now he's saying given that, whenever given that comes is conditional probability. And what is the way of writing? We deal, okay. So for example, that what is that? The total after given that, what statement will go? I will write this statement like this, check it. Whenever after given that comes will go in denominator. Here. Read that. Total of the two numbers is odd. So total of two number is odd. How many two numbers is odd? So this is a total actually. How many numbers are total are odd? Let me try put tick marks. Odd, 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 and odd. So I can say how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 out of what? Total numbers are 9. So 5 out of 9. So this is whenever given that word comes. So what is the probability written after will go in denominator. And now you replace a given that by the word and you start reading from here and you read full sentence. For example, find the probability one of the number is added is 15. Find the probability that one of the number addition is 15 and the total is odd number. Repeat. Find the probability that one number's added is 15. So it means one number is 15 and this is a condition and the total of two numbers is odd. So total of two numbers is odd. So check it which satisfy the condition. One of the numbers 15. So we have these numbers we have talked about, because these numbers are a result of the 15. These numbers result due to the 10. These numbers result of the 5. But he said no, result of 15. Read again. Probability one of the numbers is added is 15. So we talk about this column. In this column, how many numbers are odd as well? So two numbers are odd number and a result of 15. So 2 out of 9. If it cancel 9, so we get a 2 over 5. I hope so. The concept of the question is very clear. There's a conditional probability. Okay, and now write a single fraction as this one. So how to do this question? So common sense, this P, P, M, M cancel out, and table of 5, 5 threes are 5 fives are. So I think finally I can write 3 left from here and P left from the numerator, and 5 left and Y left. Done. How to deal this kind of question? So very interesting. Before I start, for example, 5 over 3 plus 2 over 7. Whenever this kind of question comes, so we cannot take common, we cannot divide on one common table. If, then the product of the number is LCM. So in this particular condition scenario, we this multiply here and this multiply. Butterfly method, 5 into 7 and 2 into 3. But this applicable only in the condition where there's nothing common. So same story here. So what is the LCM? Nothing common. So I can multiply them. Now this multiply here and this multiply here. So I can write 3 times 2x minus 3 and 4 times 2x minus 5. And 3, 3, 3, the 3x and 3, 3, the 9, and 4 2s are 8, and 4 5s are 20. And down part, no need to multiply. Denominator, no need to multiply. And this, 8 plus 3 give us 11x, and this will give us negative 29 over 2x minus 5 and x minus 3. So Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. I hope so the point is very clear. Let's go for next question. Number very important, simultaneous equations. You bring 2 here, no problem, or completely y value plug in here. Or you bring 2 here, then it becomes 3x minus 2. This value copy here. Both values are okay. Both techniques are okay. All right. Okay, so I'm starting, I can do it, although I can make it this okay equation here, y is equals to 3x minus 2. And this y value I'm going to copy here. Or this value I'm going to copy here, or this value I'm going to copy here. Both are okay. So I am doing what, students? I'm writing x squared minus 8x plus 22, whole thing goes here. Equals to what, students? So 3x and negative 2. Both value will come left side. I get x squared and negative 8x and negative 3 plus 22 and plus 2. So these two values will become 11. And these two values becomes 24. Now, students, we have to factorize or quadrate, but because factorization is better, 24 was a 24. I'm doing it here. 24 x2 power 2. How many ways to get 24? You must memorize table. 24 1 times, 12 2s are 24, 8 3s are 24, and 6 4s are 24. Which pair is giving you 11? So naturally this. And both negative will give us negative x. So I'm copying it here, negative 8x, negative 3x. So I think this is clear, and plus 24 remain as it is. What is common from first two terms? X. And I said before, if these signs are same, so outside plus, but if different, outside minus. 3 common, 3 ones are 3 8 times. If I take negative common, you know this negative become positive and positive becomes negative. Do they match? Yes. This and this gone. What left? X and 3. And students, I can do it easily, either x minus 8 equal to 0 or x minus 3 equal to 0. I got 8 and I got 3. Both values are 8. 8 3s are 24. Out of 24, 2 gone. Look, I show you working. 3 times to 8 minus 2. Same 3 goes there. So 3 times to 3 minus 2. And I got, I'm getting what here, students? It is coming 24. 24 and 2 gone, 22. So it means x value is 8 and y value is 22. One pair. And out of 9, 2 gone, 7. So it means x is 3 and y is 7. I hope so point is clear. Now this is a factorization. Again, I can do separate or together. So a squared minus b squared, again a property same, square of a is square of b. So I can apply in denominator. So how you can write? X squared minus 49 is a square of what? I'm erasing it. Square of x and square of 7. 1 time x 7 add and 1 time x and 7 subtract. The lower part is done. Let's talk about upper part. Upper part is negative 11, negative 21. 21 and 2s are 42. So negative 240x square. Which number give you 11? So you must know it. If you're difficult, look it now down. 42x to power 2. Or I just make it 42. So table of 2, 21. So this I'm writing 21 into 2 is giving us same 42. Keep your eye in the middle number. And these two numbers I'm copying without any change. And this I will break in two parts. Now 3 7 times. 7 comes from here and 3 to the 6 come from here. So I can say 6 times to 7. If I add them, I got a 13, does not match. And 7 twos are 14 and 3 alone. So 14 and 3. If I subtract them, I get 11. So over. So it means negative 14x and plus 3x will give us minus 11x. So these numbers I'm going to copy here. Negative 14x and plus 3x. What is from here? X common and 2 common. I got x minus 7. So again, are these signs same or different? Same. If the same, outside plus. And what is common from here, students? 3 common. And I think clear. X minus 7 and 2x plus 3. And now, student, this I'm writing in the numerator and this I'm writing denominator. So I'm writing it now here. So I'm getting x minus 7 and 2x plus 3 and x plus 7 and x minus 7. So these two cancel out and I'm writing my answer finally here in blue color so you can understand. This is our final answer. Let's talk about next question. Next question is 29 number. And he said that, let's read the question carefully. Radius is given 5r. Height of cylinder is 5, so 2 and 5r. Radius is capital Rx given. He's saying total surface area of solid A equal to total surface. So means both surface area. If I talk about hemisphere and cylinders, make sure if add them is equals to cone. What is this part? Full is a 4 pi r square, but now I have a half, so 2 pi r square. And this part is I will not include because they attached. So I can't paint it if you want to paint it. Yeah, I can paint the lower circle. But first of all, I will take the circle of the cylinder. That is a 2 pi r times 2h. How we get basically circumference, perimeter of cross area multiplied by height. And that is a 2 pi r, this 2 pi r, and into h. I think clear idea. So, but in this, I must include the bottom circle area pi r square. Pi r square. Now I just give you final touch and replace the values. So check it, please. So first of all, what is the radius of this one? So 2r. I'm replacing here 2r whole square. And what again, radius of cylinder again 2r, so I'm writing again 2r. But height of cylinder is 5r, so I'm writing here 5r. There again the circle, the bottom circle is same radius 2r, so I'm writing here 2r. So left side done. So let's discuss about the right side. Okay. So let's discuss right side because it says it is a solid piece. So this circle included. This circle is a part of the question. So I'm including circle also pi r square, and the curved part of the cone is pi rl. But what is the radius? Capital R. And what is the again radius of this one is a capital R. And slant height is x. Now my main job is to get R subject. So how to get it? Let's try do it. Square of 2 square of R. 2 pi into 4 R square. 2 2s are 4, 4 5s are 10. And R into R, 10 pi R square. Square of 2 square of R. So 4 pi R square. And 1 minute, let me check. Yes, okay. Pi r square plus pi rx. All right. Okay, now what is condition here? 2 4s are 8, 8 pi r square, 10 pi r square, 4 pi r square. Here pi r square and plus pi r x. So student, you can see 8 plus 10 because you see these are all pi r square, pi r square, pi r square. So even I can bring this pi r square on the left hand side, and I'm erasing this minus sign. So here equal and here minus because this came here. Now 8 plus 10, 18, 18 plus 4, 22. Out of 22, 1 gone, 21. So I'm getting 21. I check once again. 8 plus 10 plus 4 and minus 1. I get, and just a minute, 2 pi r h. 5, 2 2s are 4 and 4, 4. Okay, clear. And after this, pi r square is equals to pi r x. And once again, I check it. Pi cancel, and x is, we are looking for the, I think, let me check again. A 4 2s are 8. Let me check again parameters. Height is 5. Height is 5, students. So one thing is here, 5 for 10, 10 to the 20. So I wrote here 10, this is a change. So here 20. 5 to the 10 to the 20. So this is a change. Then this is a change as well. And now I think the point is clear. And now pi will go down. Okay, I think I can, because I've made a R subject. So I'll bring, look at here, students. If R goes down, R cancel out. I can cancel directly even. R cancel pi and pi cancel out. And my answer is turned to be R is equals to X available. 31 will go down. And Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, the point is very clear. Let me write again, 31. And let's go for next. And I think paper is completely done. And best of luck for the exam. Okay. And I hope so you will understand the concept. If you're finding any difficulty and you understood later on, so please redo after watching this video and practice again. So best of luck for exam. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi.